Hi students, welcome to online class. So in this video we are going to discuss about chapter 12 structured query language. So in the last video we have discussed about the DQL commands, that is data query language. So we have discussed about the select command. So now in this video we are going to discuss about the keywords. So first we start discussing about the distinct keyword. So what is mean by distinct keyword? So distinct keyword means it is used to eliminate the duplicate data from the table. It is used to eliminate the duplicate data from the table. See here, the distinct keyword is used along with the select command. The distinct keyword can be used along with the select command to eliminate the duplicate rows in the table. See here, duplicate rows means you should not consider one or more rows contains the values, duplicate values. See, a particular column may contain duplicate value. For example, if you take one particular class, all the students' age will be same, because all the students are studying in same class. All the students will have the same age, right? So like that you consider our student table. If you take an example, in our student table many students came from Chennai. So some students they came from Delhi, some students they came from Bangalore. Is it right or not? If you take the previous examples, all the students data is entered, admission number, name, age, gender. So in that you can see many students they came from Chennai, many students they came from Bangalore. Like that the students' places are same. The students' native place are same. So here instead of displaying all the students' native place, so same data is repeated again and again. So redundancy will occur. So this redundancy is eliminated using the distinct keyword. The redundancy is eliminated using the distinct keyword. So the distinct keyword is used along with the select command. It is used to eliminate the duplicate rows in the table. It is used to eliminate the redundant data. So redundant data means repeated data. So that will be removed from the table. So let us see the example. So this helps to eliminate the redundant data. If you see the example, select distinct keyword, then which column they have selected? They have selected the place column, that is place field, from student table. So from student table. So now when this keyword is applied, so when you use select star from student, so now what will happen? So it is used to display the place Chennai, Delhi and then Bangalore. So it is displaying only the three places. It is not displaying all the places of all the students. So here there is no redundancy. So only one time Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi, all the places are displayed. So more than one time it is not printed. So duplicate rows are eliminated. See here in the output you can see there would be no duplicate rows in the place field. There would be no duplicate rows in the place field. So when the keyword distinct is used, you might ask another question. Sir, if there is no value in the column, if there is no value in the column, if there are null values, if there are many null values are there, what will happen? If there are many null values, then what will happen? So when the keyword distinct is used, only one null value is returned, even if more null values occur. If many null values are there, all the null values will not be displayed. Only one null value is returned, because we are using the keyword distinct. So from this you want to understand that whenever we use distinct keyword, so the duplicate rows in the table will be eliminated. So the duplicate data will be eliminated in the table. Can you understand, students? Right, if it is a null value also, the null value will be written only one time. So all the values will not be displayed. Right, now let us see about the all keyword. So what is mean by all keyword? So from the name itself we can understand all means it is used to retain all the duplicate rows. It is used to display all the data. That is, it is used to display all the rows of the table. See here, the all keyword retains all the duplicate rows. It will display every row of the table without considering the duplicate entries. So it will not see whether it contains duplicate value, whether it is not a duplicate value, like that it will not see. What is mean by all? So all in essence, just display all, select all. So like that, so it will display each and every row of the table without considering the duplicate entries. See the command how they have given. So select all, select all. So select command is used with the all keyword. So which column I want to choose? Select all place from the student table. So when the above command is executed, so it will display all the values of the place field from every row of the table without considering the duplicate entries. So each and every row of the table is printed. Each and every row of the table of the particular column is printed without considering the duplicate entry. So let us see here. You can see here place Chennai, Delhi, Bangalore. So again Delhi, again Chennai, Chennai, Bangalore, Chennai. So here each and every row, I think you might see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 8 rows. So from the admission number 100 to 107. From the admission number 100 to 107. All the rows of the table is printed. It is not considering the duplicate rows. Can you understand, students? The all keyword is used to retain all the rows of the table. It will not consider the duplicate rows. It is used to display each and every row of the table. Now, see here we can see about the var class. What is mean by var class? See, the var class can be used with the select command, where we are going to specify the condition to get the desired result. So using the var class we can specify the condition. So whatever the condition you need, that condition can be specified in the var class and then you can get the desired result. So it is used along with the select command. Right, now let us see the general format of select command with the var class. So what is the syntax for var class? So select column name. So 1 or 2 columns can be given. So it can be given by separated by comma. So select column name from table name. So the table name, which table you want to select the columns. So that columns can be specified, and then from which table you want to select, the table also can be specified. Then you want to specify var condition. Var condition. So again I repeat, select whatever the column you need, you can give by separated by comma. 1 or more columns can be given by separated by comma. Select column name, then comma, column name 1, column name 2, like that you can give 1 by 1. So from which table you are going to select the columns, then whatever the condition, where, which condition, what is the condition you are going to specify, the condition can be specified. So condition means you know very well, the condition will be will contain the relational operators. The condition will contain the relational operators or assignment operator, right? For example, so let us see some example, then you can understand clearly. So for example, to display the students admission number and name of only those students who belongs to Chennai. So what they are going to do? They are going to print the admission number and the name of the student as well as the place, those who are coming from Chennai alone. So what about the other places? They are not going to display we no need to display the students, those who are coming from Bangalore and Delhi. So how can we give this? So for that we want to use the select command with the var class. So we are going to display the admission number, name and the place the students those who are coming from Chennai alone will be displayed. So let us see the example how we want to give that command. So select admission number comma name. Select admission number comma name comma place from which table? Student table, where place equal to Chennai. We are specifying the condition as where place equal to Chennai. So now when we give this command, so the output will be displayed as shown below. You can see the students those who are coming from Chennai alone are displayed in the table, are displayed as a table. 100 Ashish Chennai, 104 Abhinand Chennai, 105 Revadi Chennai, 107 Hema Chennai. So you can see all the students' names are displayed, and then the students those are coming from Chennai alone is displayed. Can you understand, students? Select admission number comma name comma place from the student table where the place should be Chennai. So where place equal to Chennai. Now let us see another example. Let us take the students whose age is greater than 18. So we are going to display the students' age whose age is above 18 or equal to 18. So not below 18. We are going to take the students those who are age is greater than or equal to 18. So how the command is given? Select admission number, name, age. Instead of selecting the place, we are going to select the age column. So select admission number, name, comma age from which table? Student table, where what is this condition? Where age greater than or equal to 18. Age greater than or equal to 18. Now what is the result? The result will be displayed like this. 101 Adarsh 18, 103 Ayush 18, 104 Abhinand 18, 105 Revadi 19, 106 Deviga 19. Then what about the other data? 107, 102. So those students are below 18. Can you understand, students? Right. Let's see another example also. So before going for the example, we want to know about relational operators. You know very well about the relational operators. What are the relational operators? So less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, these are all not equal to, these are all the relational operators. So the relational operators like equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to can be used to compare two values in the select command used with the var class. So we can compare the two values. For that purpose, we are using the relational operators. In the select command, it will be used with the var class. It is used in the select command with the var class. So we can also use the logical operators also. Whenever the relational operators are used, we can use the logical operators also. What are the logical operators? The logical operators are and, or, and not. What are the logical operators? And, or, and not. These are all logical operators where we can give the condition. Whenever we are specifying the condition at that particular place, we can use the logical operators. Right. Let us see the example. So select admission number, name, age, place. So they have selected 3 columns. Admission number, name, 4 columns. Admission number, age, name, place. From the student table where age is greater than or equal to 18 and place equal to Delhi. So what is the condition they have specified? We want to select the students, those who coming from Delhi, as well as the students, those who are coming from Delhi, their age should be greater than or equal to 18. Can you understand, students? We are going to specify the condition as the student's age should be greater than or equal to 18 and the student should come only from Delhi. So those students alone we are going to select. Those students alone we are going to select. So select admission number, comma name, comma age, comma place from student table where age is greater than or equal to 18 and place equal to Delhi. So other places will not be displayed. Chennai, Bangalore will not be displayed. See this. So only two data is available, that is two rows, two records are available. So one is Adarsh 18 Delhi, 103 Ayush 18 Delhi. Can you understand, students? So we can use in another way. The select command can also be used in another way. We can use the OR condition. So select admission number, name, age, place from student where age is greater than or equal to 18 or place equal to Delhi. Now what will happen? Either one condition is true, the output will be displayed. For example, if the student is coming from Delhi but his age is not greater than 18 or equal to 18, whether the data will be displayed? Yes, it will be displayed. Either any one condition is satisfied, the data will be displayed on the screen. That is, the row will be displayed on the screen. If the student age is equal to 18 but he is not coming from Delhi, it will be displayed. If the student age is less than 18 but he is coming from Delhi, it will be displayed. Right? So like that you see the NOT condition. Select admission number, name, place from student table where not place equal to Delhi. So now what will happen? So the students, those who are coming from Delhi alone is not displayed. So other places will be displayed. Chennai and Bangalore, those rows will be displayed. Those records will be displayed on the screen. Because we have specified the condition where not place equal to Delhi. So you no need to choose the place Delhi alone. So the other places will be displayed. Can you understand, students? So I think you might have understood this class. So let's end the class. So thank you, students.